Aloha gamers!
How is everyone doing? Welcome to Nerd Rage Gaming. As always, it is Tuesday night, which means that it is Lorcana Locals. We start at 6:30. We're trying to start at 6:30
sharp every week.
Every week. Don't be late. We never wait for late people. But Buffalo Grove, Illinois. I do have a special guest today. Ed, you want to introduce yourselves?
My name is Ed. I'm Spajitter on the Lords of Lore, and I'm the guy with the Labubu's.
Yes, he is our mascot creator, and also knows where to get all the Labubu stock. So before you fight someone for a Labubu, call Ed. Okay, I think we are set up. It is the last of set 7.
Yeah, it's the last
before
week.
Next week. So I think people are bringing some fun stuff they didn't want to play at Set Champs. We are seeing some stuff that won people things at Set Champs. So hopefully we'll have some fun stuff. It's going to be 3 rounds today. 3 rounds. And you'll see the finals as well.
That's right.
All right. So we're going into our first match. And it's going to be Julian versus Ivan, classic matchup. And Julian, we actually put up first because he has a fun new little Steel Song that he's been doing. So Julian, classic Steel Song player. He loves Steel Song.
Mm-hmm.
But he won a match, I think it was on Sunday?
I think so, yeah.
With this Steel Song. So very excited to see what he's playing. And then we have Ivan who said, I won my Set Champs. I'm going back to some Emerald Steel discard, which we hate to see, but here we are.
And fun fact, I actually talked to Ivan before we started. He's not running his usual 100 cards. He's actually down to 66 in this list.
66!
Yeah, he said his deck is on Ozempic, so it's slimming down.
It's slimming down. It may go back up next set once he stops taking it, as we know.
Probably.
There may be side effects, but it's not his 80 cards. I did watch Ivan play one game. I think it was the NRG Set Champs.
Mm-hmm.
Could not find that Be Prepared in the last 20 cards of his deck, and that's what happened.
I wonder why.
And now you're a 60 card truist. Is that right, Ed?
Yep.
Say more about that. Because I'm a 64. I like a nice 64. 4 flex cards.
You see, I buy sleeves in packs of 80, and I buy 5 packs at a time.
Okay.
So I just, if I go over 60, I miss out on like being able to sleeve full decks.
Okay.
It looks like, ooh.
So Ivan just played down. We see a classic opening. We have the Cove, not a Diablo, unfortunately. It looks like he has Sean's Luck. And then we do have the Ursula into a Steel Song and does not grab a single song, which is unfortunate. you definitely want to try to get with the Cindy on board a song off of the Steel Song player. And I think that's because Julian was telling me he only plays 15 songs.
I think he did rip that strength out of
Oh, he did. He did. I
yeah.
missed it.
See, as a steel song player, you always want to hold the songs, but as soon as you do, you're gonna get it ripped out by Ursula.
And I did see Julian likes to use this counter. I think he had Ivan under red purple.
Hmm.
And so I don't think he expected the Ursula.
Oh yeah.
Unexpected. So then Ivan we see is definitely respecting that Smee, and that Ursula is also on Hidden Cove, and so it is able to take out Smee still being on the board, and then plays down that Diablo, which he did not see round one. I think he's debating here if he wants to ink and then move that Diablo onto the Cove, which makes sense to me because I can see Big Diablo in an action in his hand there.
Yeah, so Julian's gonna have to make some big plays this turn to at least get that Diablo out, because once he's got that Shift Diablo on the field, it's gonna be an uphill battle.
This is also such a hard spot here. So he has an uninkable Mufasa. He has a Rapunzel. He does get the whole new world, which is not bad. And then he has his Rapunzel. But depending on what Ivan kind of has going on here, he might be able to snag some cards out of Julian's hand. He is able to hit the Cove, and because Ursula did have that 3 damage on there, once the Cove goes away, goes back down to 4 or 3 health, which knocks her out.
Hmm. And it looks like Julian chose not to ink last turn. 2 uninkables and only Rapunzel in hand. Guess he's really hoping to get another inkable next turn to try to draw more cards.
Yeah, he might also be worried about protecting this whole new world and doesn't want to lose it potentially, or he might want to keep his Rapunzel. I'm not sure. Okay, he does draw another singer, and then the muses are down. Also Diablo, which is tough if you're now going to sing this whole new world or the Rapunzel, because either way, Ivan has the opportunity to draw a lot of cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see any way you don't sing, this whole new world. Gets rid of a strength and a Lucifer, which again, with those muses, we've seen Sean do it over and over again, where you sing a song with that Lucifer down, you pull it back into hand, you replay it next turn, and you're just sniping 2 down.
And it
2
looks like
cards.
Julian chose not to play the Ursula before the Whole New World. He was probably hoping to see a Pete. He didn't find that, but he did find a strength, so he will be able to take out that Diablo.
Yeah, and he looks like he can still sing with either of these 2, so can definitely take out that Diablo, which is great. And then he's got a Smee. He's got his bolt with his shift as well. He's trying to shift his ink. He's saying, please, I really want to put this down. And then, oh,
Ooh,
2 bolts.
double bolt.
That's interesting. I'm surprised he maybe didn't put down, maybe he's hoping to keep both. He's worried that, Ivan will have some sort of way with the muses to get rid of one of his bolts, or with potentially a steel song. He does have that shift in there, so potentially keeping that up with a lot of threats. He's got 2 singers. He's got Pete, which is just a beefy guy, and then he's got these 2 bolts. So hopefully, I think he's trying to make sure that those stay on the board until next turn.
And Ivan does have 15 cards in hand, so
I did see something really smart someone was doing. And he plays down the Ursula, gets another strength, which is super unfortunate. Definitely, I'm sure that in case another Diablo gets put down, which Ivan can ink and play if he wants. I don't know if that's what he wants to do with this many cards.
it looks like he doesn't have a Prince John in there, which is kind of nuts. 14 cards drawn, not a single Prince
No
John.
Prince John. He doesn't need it. He does it. That's why I didn't give it to him. They went, you don't need this. Sometimes when I do play against a Diablo discard deck, I go, you know what? I'm just going to try to flood your brain. I'm going to give you 20 cards.
It's crazy. Julian just played Whole New World last turn, and he's already down to 3 cards in hand.
Yes.
But luckily, he does have control of the board. Unfortunately, so many of his characters are so tiny they can be just bounced.
With this muses. And I don't see Ivan with all these songs in his hand really going to be singing with those muses, nor do I think he's going to be questing with those muses.
One can't quest. One
Ed, you got to
bounced.
speak up, chat says.
Oh, I said,
All right, we can definitely hear you now. What were you saying?
Oh, I'm trying to peek in Ivan's hand, see if he found the Prince John.
I mean, do you think he needs it at this point? He did find the Prince John.
No, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, those 6 extra cards. What if he didn't have them in his deck? He could have had a Prince John.
That's true. That's true. He could have.
Everyone in chat say L66 cards.
Also letting production know, I think we're telling the world that we are playing Pokemon tonight.
Let's go, Pokemon. Julian just shifted a Pikachu.
It leveled up. It evolved. Excuse me. That's Pokemon terms, right? All right, so we do have the bolt that shifts there. And then he only quests with the Pete.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And I have to remember what this bolt does. So I'm going to pull it up really quickly. Do you remember what that one does?
I think when you ready characters, it gains lore for the characters readied. Something along those lines. I'm not sure about the exact details.
I'm going to pull it up for us right now so we can tell everyone what it is, because I know this is a new card.
There it is. The Prince John.
Oh, there it is. I was like, there's... Okay, so... And this is the card that Julian was really excited to try. So it is a shift 3. Whenever you ready this character, you gain 1 lore for each other undamaged character you have in play. And then you can tap, I think this is a little less applicable, you can tap it to banish a chosen illusion character. So I think what Julian was thinking there was, you know, we have, Ivan has a lot of characters on the board there, and if I can just maybe keep some of these up, then I'm going to be able to just slowly get a lot more lore. And Ivan's not really questing here, so hopefully I can continue to just like push ahead faster than he can necessarily take things off the board with these muses. But Ivan's definitely building a really good board presence here. He still has a lot of cards in hand. He's getting up on ink. He played that Pete.
And luckily, Julian does have the aerial bounce back in his hand, so he should be able to find hopefully an answer to the Diablo. Everything else is warded up, so he can't really take care of that. Oh, but it looks like Ivan played Pete last turn.
Yes.
I didn't even notice that.
Yes,
so
he
that's
did.
a sticky situation.
Did Julian quest with Bolt last round? I'm not sure.
No, he didn't.
He did not quest with Bolt.
And then looks like he's readying it, so he gains 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, see, I'm missing the tech. He
so
says
13. That's
wow,
pretty good.
That's pretty good. And so what happens there is Julian quested with that bolt. I now see the vision. I mean, he did not want to lose his bolt, so he didn't end up questing with it. He knows he has that Sven in hand. He was able to keep it. He only has 1 card left, so had Julian, yes, me takes damage, which they're remembering. If Ivan had played a couple more discard, that might not have even been possible. But then Julian did quest with the bolt, and then he played down Sven, which Sven can ready a character. And when you ready Bolt, you get lore for each undamaged character. So he was able to ready Bolt on the same turn, and then get all of the lore for that ready without Bolt even needing to kind of withstand Ivan taking some characters into it. So we do see Ivan discarded his aerial with a sudden chill and then shifted that Pete, which is definitely going to be tough for Julian to take care of if he decides to. And another Prince John. I wonder if he got that off the draw from the previous Prince John.
Bruno.
Oh.
Ooh, 50-50.
50-50, and he does have the other bolt on board, so I'm definitely thinking if I don't get the big bolt, I'm using the little bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So definitely going to be bouncing that little doggy, unless he forgets.
And then he gets his 2 cards for discard from Prince John. So already Ivan, yep, okay, great. So he knows that Julian is not going to be able to now shift that bolt back on.
Still 5 lore on field. What's he going to do to get rid of the rest of his character? Let's see. Storm for the Smee.
That makes sense. Take out that questing potential. Also gets to draw. I don't think there's anything on the board that he can return. I believe Sven is a 3-5 or 3-4. But Ivan's looking really good. Got really good board presence. And now Julian is low on cards and low on characters. So he's really going to have to try to push for these last 7 lore, which is definitely a tough space to be in.
And it looks like Ivan was thinking about questing with the Prince John there. He probably figured Julian has so few cards left in hand that he probably would get more value out of questing at this point. But it looks like he chose not to.
And then this is a hard spot. So Julian has a small bolt, a big bolt, and then he has a Lawrence, which I'm definitely playing down because I know that that Lawrence is not usable. It does 2, and it can also potentially take something out. This is very smart. Julian is respecting the discard and the 2 Prince John, so just get everything out of your hand. Don't give them anything to draw from, and you know it's going to be taken out of your hand anyway. And then I think he's just racing, which again, he's going to have to get 1 more character down next turn to go to 19, assuming that Ivan clears just these 2.
I think he has a... Oh no, he's choosing to go with the Cricky.
So that Cricky is going to give everything some additional damage to it, which he doesn't necessarily need, but is going to give him some better trades, because he definitely needs to pick up the pace as well, and start questing with some of his characters. He might still use the Pete to take out Pete. It does have, I believe it has resist. Yep. So that's definitely going to stick around next turn, and then I'm assuming he's going to start... Okay, yep. That strength is definitely nasty when you have that many characters on the board. And then at this point, nothing on the board. He knows Steel Song is not going to have any rush characters, so those Prince Johns are basically safe at this point. So now he can start just questing out and then playing some characters. Playing a dock, maybe not what you want to see. When you have a card full of hands.
What Julian really needs right now is a big Sisu.
Unfortunately, I do not think that he has that in his color combinations. So...
there you go.
Yep. And let's see. Ivan has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's going to go up to 18 next turn, and Julian is going to have to come up with 4 lore in between there. Maybe he's hoping he can deck Ivan. That might be the better option here. And now Julian did already ink. He does not have...
I think he's looking for what songs have been used already.
Yes. So 2 strengths, 2 storms, it looks like. 2 sudden chills at least I saw.
Probably some Brunos left in deck.
Yeah,
14
I mean,
cards in hand.
Ivan has a huge hand. I definitely think I saw Bruno. I mean, this deck plays so many songs. It plays so many songs that take stuff out, return stuff. I definitely think it's a good idea, but it's not gonna be enough if Ivan just quests. Yeah, he's just gonna be able to quest out and then quest out the next round again, unfortunately. So I think this one is in the bag for Ivan. Unless there's a steel bee prepared that we don't know about. So this should take them to... Yeah.
Oh, and Ivan did want us to give a shout out to Ray Ray. He's wearing all PPG gear, specifically for Ray Ray because he knows they're his favorite and his favorite accessories too.
Oh my god. Ivan, you don't have to do this to the guy. You don't have to do this.
Sheesh.
You can see Julian just saying thank you.
He shifted onto his
Shifted a Diablo onto a Diablo just to show that he has all the enchanteds, full rarity deck, just to really flex on Julian. That was, and you can see Ivan's laughing. And that's what this steel discard does, unfortunately. If you turn around, it just really runs away with the game, and it's really hard. I mean, it has a lot of things that do damage, it has a lot of things that can take a lot of damage, and it's really hard.
And it's unfortunate that Julian didn't see a lot of cards that allowed him to put enough early pressure, because his bolts,
Yes.
like they have a good effect, but they only quest for one, so they don't really let him kind of race early enough before they start getting bounced with the muses.
Yep. You definitely want to get either some of your Smees down, you want to get your Lawrences down potentially, that aren't going to be hit by the muse, and it was definitely unfortunate to see some of those more characters that can be bounced when you really need something to just stick on the board. But to Julian's credit, he was mulliganing, assuming that Ivan was playing his general
his
red-purple, which that's why you kind of always got a mulligan for a good, first...
A little more general.
Yeah, general game, because you never know what these players are going to be bringing. And let's see. I think he did keep a lot of songs, which kind of surprises me. He's going to go first. Maybe he had a Cindy. I didn't see it. Maybe he's looking for a Cindy. I always worry about keeping a song against Emerald Steel because I know that Ursula is coming down if they have it.
And to be fair, Ivan does only play 3 Ursulas in his 200 card deck, so he won't always have it.
That is true. That is true.
So maybe Julian's trying to kind of maximize his value early on to keep Ivan off the board before what's the word? The warders come.
Yes, the wards, the Prince Johns, the muses. And then we do see some sass from the chat with Tomas saying, Smee takes damage, or is Bolt a captain? Actually, Bolt is a captain. How dare you doubt his ability to pirate a ship? All right. So...
Oh, it looks like
I don't think
Julian missed his 1-drops. That's gonna hurt.
That is definitely gonna hurt.
But does it look like Ivan also missed a 1-drop?
I think he also missed a 1-drop.
That's
so we do love to see that. Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, do you need a 1-drop if your opponent doesn't see a 1-drop? Now this is interesting. He does ink the Smee.
It looks like he's planning on pulling out the Vanessa.
Yes, to play some of the songs that he did keep in his hand. I mean, it is smart if you're going to keep a song, I think, with an Ursula. You might as well keep 2. Because you know that one's going to go, and then you'll potentially be able to sing the other one. I'm curious if he's going to try to potentially play this Ariel, have a couple songs, and try to Whole New World early. Ivan does put down the Smee.
Oh, is that all 3 birds? Oh no, 2 big birds.
And Ivan also mulliganed one of his big Diablos. So that's gotta hurt. He's got a Prince John, he's got a Storm, he's got 2 Diablos, he's got a Pete. So a lot of uninkables and not a 1-drop Diablo to shift that big Diablo on, unfortunately.
Looks like he drew another inkable, which is a Pete. Ooh.
Is gonna play that double singer down. So luckily for Julian, he was able to keep his strength.
That's gonna be clutch.
So he is gonna be able to either play this Rapunzel or this Ariel, which I definitely understand why he's playing the Ariel. He did just draw a whole new world, and so that's going to be able to let him sing that next turn if everything stays on the board. He draws the Strength.
So he'll be able to out Ivan's whole board this turn.
Which is great. Let's see if he can do it. So he's definitely singing with his Ursula onto the Ursula. Ursula on Ursula, and then he's going to sing.
Bang.
Nice. Still gets to keep. He does have 2 songs, so no matter what, his singers are going to be able to do some stuff, and he's really hoping that he can keep, which he is going to be able to keep his whole new world, it looks like, because Ivan ends up playing this Diablo, just did not see the Ursula. He only mulliganed 2, which is kind of interesting.
Let's see if Julian can keep it coming. Oh!
And then he is going to be able to sing.
Still has a storm.
Yep.
Bang.
Sing that storm. He has a Bolt and a Simba, so I'm definitely going to probably ink. Yeah, ink the Simba and then just whole new world here.
See, it's so interesting that Julian... Oh no, so he is going to play it out.
Okay, that makes sense to me too.
That's good.
And that's great. Gets 4 cards and no Diablo on the board. And then Ivan, I did see him pull that Ursula there, which is unfortunate, just 1 turn too late. Draws back up to 7. That was a great turn for Julian. He's got great board presence. He's got his Bolt down, which, again, if he's pulled into potentially a Sven, he's going to be able to, which he does have that Sven there.
Got a full grip.
That's exactly what you want to see. And there's really no way for Ivan to get rid of all of these cards. I also saw another whole new world for Julian, which is really great because he's going to be able to potentially, if this doesn't get sniped.
Yeah, they're juicing. Julian's kind of flexing on him now.
Ivan is going to play his Ursula down. I think the only, he's got so many songs. He's got 3
Zeus,
songs.
Whole New World, and I think the storm is all the way at the bottom.
Yes. Whew. I mean, that's a tough one. I think I'm definitely taking I would probably take Whole New World.
But Ivan loves drawing cards, so there's no way he'll get rid of Whole New World.
Hey!
Ooh,
he's thinking about it.
got rid of
You
the Zeus.
know Ivan better than I do. I think I know Steel Song doesn't have a lot of draw with Whole New World, so I'm taking that out. But what do you think?
I mean, he's got Prince John, so he figures if he Whole New Worlds, he'll draw like at least 10 cards.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He essentially has something similar to a Diablo down on the board. I still think, you have so many discard cards, and maybe he just doesn't have them, but he does have another Ursula.
And Julian just ripped the Pete off the top, which is going to protect his board from pretty much anything Ivan was planning to do next turn, save maybe a Cricky.
And then he's got another Bolt, which is kind of crazy because he has the Shift in there as well.
He's questing for 5. I think that puts him up to 8. Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Running away with the game. Yes, so up to 8. He does still have a Shift Bolt, and he has the Sven in his hand. He also, I don't think, sees any reason to play either of the other cards he has, which is going to let Ivan get another. This time he does take the Whole New World. He gets the draw off the Prince John. That makes sense to me. He has some more discard, potentially, which could be dangerous here.
And in True State, I believe this is the same list that, or at least a similar list to what Sean piloted at World Class Cards, the Order 66. Ivan just has a really pretty version of it.
Only we could all play with such pretty cards.
I think he needs more practice with it. Sheesh.
Pete.
The Pete Wars.
Which makes sense to me. He knows Julian has one more song. I mean, I don't know. Okay. I was about to say, I don't know what Ivan's looking for that's going to help him clear this board out unless he potentially found, like, a Big Pete, another Big Pete, a third Big Pete. Because Julian just had so many. And again, for both of these, sometimes if you go really, really wide, it's just really hard for Ivan's deck to deal with it. It's also hard for Julian's deck to deal with it. So it's kind of a question of who goes the widest first.
And Stone Dragon said, Lords of Lore official counting Ivan trash.
Never,
No,
never.
we're just saying you can never have enough practice. You always gotta
always
put in the
be
reps.
practicing. That's what we're saying.
And True State is actually Sean.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Nice.
How's he doing?
Yeah, why are you
This
dodging?
is your deck. Yeah, why are you dodging? I thought you were softballing, but guess not. All right, so we are going to game 3. Ivan is going to go first. And I think it's really going to... Oh, that's a tough hand. He's got like a bunch of Brunos and a Pete.
Found the Muse.
Did he?
Which
I missed
is
that.
really important.
What does he
in this
keep
matchup.
in? Diablo? Muse?
And a Prince John. I think I saw another Muse at the end.
Oh,
So Julian's going to have a really tough time this game.
That's really tough.
Unless he can rip them out early with the whole new world.
Yeah, Ivan is repping PPG today. You'll have to ask him in the post-match interview.
Yeah, he said he's doing it for Ray Ray.
Yeah. I think they're sponsoring his vibes, and his vibes are PPG.
And everyone
he even has the hat. I didn't notice he has the hat.
Speaking of hats, look at Julian's Lords of Lore bucket hat.
That is pretty sick. I am a big fan. You have one, right?
No. They actually don't make hats big enough for my head.
Oh. There's too much cooking
uh,
going up in here, right? That's what's going on. Too much cooking in the head.
Yeah, too many labubus in the curls.
All right. So we do see an opener. Oh, and Julian has no songs to snipe. I'm not sure if Ivan has the Ursula, but Julian's just got a lot of aggro characters. That's
heat.
That's heat.
That's what he wants to see right now.
Yeah, he's got bolts. He's got his shift Mufasa. He's got a Lawrence too, which is not bad. If he knows that these muses are coming, he also picked up. Oh, that sucks. I think he picked up the shift bolt after inking the bolt. It does not have a second one.
Throw that bolt straight in the discard.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
You need big bodies that quest for 2.
And then we love to see we love to see this for Ivan. No 2-drop and no Diablo shift.
And Julian's got the Smee.
And Julian's got the Smee and a Lawrence. He also do you remember what that Simba shift is?
Lorenzo. The Simba shift will ready characters during the end step.
But which shift is it?
Oh, it's a shift 3.
Shift 3. Okay. So we can pop that down next turn. Ursula. Oh, that you do hate to see. Unfortunately, he does not have...
Oh!
He can't... Oh,
that is a rip.
He can shift and then sing it. Does he see this line? He can ink.
Clearly, we're not by it.
No, but don't ink your Lawrence.
Not the Lorenzo shift.
Not the
Lorenzo.
Oh, incredible. I am really...
Just built iffy. That's right.
He is. He is. He's got that good luck.
Doesn't the Simba ready up the Smee? There we go.
Oh, yes. Correct.
Does the Smee still take the damage? I'm not 100% sure.
I believe my understanding is at the end of the turn, everything goes in the bag, so you can choose. I believe Julian could choose. He could either ready the Smee or have the Smee take damage first.
Okay. So it depends on the triggers.
And then Julian does get a whole new...
there we go.
Okay. Oh, he's like, maybe I wanted the strength. Oh, too bad. I picked the whole new world and I showed it. I think he is going to ink, and I think he's going to... Is he just going to sing this whole new world right now? That's wild to me. I mean, I guess he does get the Muse out.
He draws 10 cards.
That is true. Will he remember? He can draw 10 cards.
He forgot. Let's go!
Is Prince John a May?
Oh, yeah, it's a May.
A May? Well,
Uh, Sean, if you're still in here, you got something to yell at Ivan about
Got some
later?
training coach.
Sean would never forget.
Oh yeah, you may draw cards. It's a may. All right, that is a pretty tough board to be looking at. That Smee doesn't have damage. Oh,
Ooh, double
double
Smee.
Smee in
Sheesh.
return. Definitely not bad. Gonna.
And the strength
Yep,
on the Simba.
that makes sense. That Simba did a lot of work. If I was Ivan, I'd also be kind of ready to take that Simba out. So Julian does have some good stuff in hand. He's got another aerial. I don't know if he has a song. I don't think he
Not
does because
yet.
he's
Let's
playing
see.
it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sheesh.
Oh, we hate a
Straight to the bottom.
whiff. Disappointed. Oh,
Yeah, come on, Juju.
he,
Twitcher0122 says, come on, Juju.
so he is going to be able to ink and play another Smee, I believe, in his hand. And then he kind of has to decide what he's doing with his singers. There's no Muse on board yet. But if Ivan does play one, which he can, and he has a bunch of things that could potentially sing, some of these singers could be knocked out. So kind of got to decide if you want to save them or quest with them.
It's really interesting that Ivan is down to only 3 cards in hand.
Yeah.
So if Julian can keep up the pressure.
He's doing good. That's why I'm hoping he's going to put down, yep, this Smee. And then I would just start. I don't have any songs in hand. I'm just questing out. I don't know. What about you?
I think protecting the singers is still a little important. Because I think if I remember, he does have another aerial in hand.
I don't think so. I think he played it last turn. I believe he has a Smee, 2 Rapunzels, and 1 Bolt. Another Ursula hits the ground, which you hate to see. I'm curious if Ivan has a sudden chill, which would definitely help him
So trading Smees.
And that Smee should have had 1 damage on it. They really are being loose with this Smee damage today.
SMH.
They said it's
Sean
after
would never
set
forget.
champs. I'm tired. Let me have a break, please.
Looks like.
Oh, nice. He is able to sing with the Diablo, take out 1. That is interesting because he could have saved it for next round and potentially taken out 2, but I think he is just concerned that maybe. Oh, another holy
That
word.
is not what you want to see
That
right
is
now.
not what you want to see.
And that.
Unless he's
Simba's
gonna.
really unfortunate.
Unless he's gonna.
Maybe Simba first?
I was thinking Simba first. You could also try to Whole New World for something that's gonna let you sing strength potentially on the Ursula.
So he draws 1 from the draw, draws 1 from the discard. I know he's kind of just got to let it rip.
At that point, I think sing your Whole New World. And he's only discarding 1. Does get that Pete, which would have been kind of nasty, and so one thing I have seen Diablo players do, I saw one person do it when they beat me at set champs, was actually put down like a essentially marker for them. And then so kind of, because they can check each card, draw each card up and say, okay, I have 7 draws that I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because he doesn't have to take everything off the Prince John or the Diablo. And it, I think, can be helpful to kind of do it one at a time. And then you're able to say, okay, this is the card that I'm looking for. I have it. I don't need to draw anymore. So he is going to take out the Diablo. He is going to draw again. I don't think there's any way, unless he has another strength.
And he missed the Pete again off of the Whole New World.
Ugh, unfortunate. That's really what he wanted to see there. Or potentially a strength, which he did not find either. Or a Zeus.
I'm surprised he didn't. No, he does have the Zeus, but he doesn't have the ink for it.
He doesn't have the ink for it. Unfortunate. Yeah, and I think
Playing the
just
bolt.
keep going wide. Oh, he had another storm as well. I mean, there's only so much that this Ursula can hit at this point. But you know there's going to be a lot of songs in this hand. I saw Lucifer. I saw Crickies. Ivan's overwhelmed.
Yeah, 16 cards in hand.
But
I don't
I
think
think
he drew off the storm. Otherwise, he'd be at 17 cards. And Julian has 8 lore on
he
field.
doesn't have his Diablo anymore.
But when he stormed the
Oh,
Diablo.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So he is going to sing and do 2 damage.
I wonder what he's going to choose to take out.
And then draw 2 cards. He's definitely respecting the Bolt and the Sven combo that he saw. I don't know what the other thing he took out was. What else did he hit? He dropped.
Oh, does Bolt have 3 health? I think it might.
Oh, yes. I think you're right. I thought it was 1-2, but it must be a 1-3. We got to do our homework. I don't know these cards anymore.
Julian,
rotate them out.
Julian,
we don't need them.
Play cards we know.
Yeah, don't cook anymore. Let me do a quick check. Oh, it is a 1-3. Yep.
Kitchen is closed, Julian.
So
it looks like Ivan's singing with the Prince John. So his hand probably doesn't have a lot of characters that can help reclaim the board.
And it looks like he has a lot of trauma from those shift cards.
Oh, yeah. It looks like mostly songs.
Yeah. It is primarily songs that he has in there. He has a strength. 2 strengths, maybe?
4. He's going to play the Pluto Bodyguard.
Make sure that he's able to keep that Ursula up because he has so many songs in hand. Play the Diablo. See what's in hand. I mean,
now that he sees a Zeus, I wonder if he's still going to play the Pluto.
Which is very smart of Ivan, able to see the board and then decide what in his absolute massive hand he wants to do. Pete, no actions.
Pete, okay.
There you go. That makes sense. I mean, when you have all the card options.
See, Julian, that's what you ought to be doing. Ripping Pete every time.
Ripping Pete every time. All right. Now the question, is Julian going to be able to pull his Pete?
Let's go, Julian. Let's go, Juju. Rip the Pete.
No.
That's almost Pete.
It's not even close. I do think he can. Yeah, he is going to trade,
okay.
Which makes sense to me. Though Ivan has a lot of singers.
Yeah, a lot of singers, a lot of cards.
He has a lot of cards, too, so I'm like, I'm not really worried about this Prince John, I don't think. I just need one whole new world to take out all his hand.
And he does have the Ariel. He has Vanessa. He has the Zeus. He has the Sven. He has a lot of good cards. Oh, JDP Dawn. This is Disney Lorcana.
It is the Disney trading card game where princesses, villains, puppies go head to head to get the most lore.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about this right there? He played he hit the Smee into the Prince John. He took 1, and then he readied it with the Sven. I don't know. I would potentially quest maybe with the Smee and then take out the Prince John.
I think he's looking to cycle right now, but he didn't want Ivan to draw off of it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I see. Okay, so
he's got a couple of shifters that kind of present more lore.
Which makes sense to me. I just I think I still want to be pushing potentially for. Oh, and he must have a song in his hand.
There's at least 100 songs in there.
Oh, he's gonna shift his Diablo. And I'm assuming he's going to want to play this Ursula to try to take that song that he saw, particularly now that he has this Diablo. But we'll see. He's singing Bippity Boppity. Going to take Pete, play Pete, which is great.
Painful.
I mean, and then he's going to take something out. So this Ariel does let you pay 2 whenever you sing a song to do 3 damage to something on the board. So he can take out Smee, he can take out the Bolt, which he's still respecting. He's deciding. He says Bolt, yep.
And I wonder if that was Julian's plan. Just present scary looking shift targets to protect his
singers.
his chunky boys like Smee and Sven.
That's true too. That's true too. He's inking his Sun and Chill. He still has so many songs available. He can still sing with Diablo, but he's not going to be able to do that aerial effect again. So he is going to take out the Simba, again being concerned about that shift. And then I think he's debating if he wants to quest with this aerial or potentially sing. He says, I'm leaving it up. I think he pulled another Sven, which is kind of great. Still no actions because that Pete was played, which that Cindy is just hanging out. She's got nothing to do. He's got 2 actions and then an aerial and then a Sven, which is not the best hand, but he can definitely potentially quest and then play his Sven, ready up, and then he can still play down his aerial and hope that Ivan does not have 3
come on, Juju.
Ursulas.
Come on, Juju. Says Twitcher 0122.
I think he's debating here. He's like, how many songs do you have? Can you take out my Ariel if I play her down? And am I worried about it? Do I want to have another song? Do you have another Pete? Because essentially all Julian has left in his hand is 1 Ariel and 2 songs, which is not going to help him with this board presence and racing. And he says, I'm going to keep that aerial in hand. I know you can do 3 damage potentially with that song. Tough choice. Tough choice for sure. Ivan also has so many songs. Yep, and he is going to pay 2.
Pop the Smee.
Makes sense. He can do another song. Or just take that Sven out the old-fashioned way. This is definitely tough for Julian because he just doesn't have anything else in his hand. Which Ivan kind of also knows because he didn't use that remaining 3 ink. So if he had something, he kind of knew he would use it. And then very smart. I mean, yeah. Ivan takes out both the songs. And then could potentially sing and discard that last thing. But he's going to start going for some lore. Which also makes sense because it is tough. But he's got a really good board. And that aerial is going to be really hard to get off. And he's going to keep drawing cards with that Diablo. And Julian has the Bolt and an aerial.
He needed to rip a Be Prepared.
I mean, he still has a couple turns. He's going to be questing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is going to see if he can pull a song. Oh.
Is his last card inkable? I don't remember.
Yes, it is the Bolt. It's the Bolt.
That's probably his best bet is refilling his
I think he was debating there if he wants to sing, try to get an inkable, but I kind of agree with you. I think
he should have just let it rip.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just going to be a little behind, and you really just want to flood the board as fast as Ivan's flooding the board, and you know he has way more cards anyway, but you have a couple turns to catch up.
So he's going to play the Bolt. But he's out of cards. Ivan still has a full grip.
Yeah. And he still has songs, which he might be able to just take this Bolt out potentially.
And from here, it looks like Ivan's deck is less than 14, so we probably would have only drawn 7.
Yeah. So he's going to do 2 damage, and then he's going to pay. And so you can see the power of that aerial. With just a Singer and 2, he is going to be able to take out Bolt, which is really unfortunate.
Speaking of songs, how do we feel about background music? 10 subs, and Zeke says he'll sing for us every stream.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but Ivan was able to sing another song and then able to take Ariel off, and I think that's kind of gonna be really tough unless he draws
Yeah.
another whole new world. No. Yeah. He drew another song, which is just not gonna really do anything for him. Yeah, I think I agree. I think that had he ripped that whole new world, at some point you just gotta deck Ivan, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And he's at 12, so if he got like
A couple
a
Smees,
couple
a
sneezes,
couple, yeah,
he could have just gotten there.
yeah.
Especially since he saw that Ivan had already seen like a huge chunk of songs, he might just have characters left
Yep,
or just discard.
yep.
And it does look like
Oh, and then the Cricky goes down, which is another. Oh, and Julian says, good game. There's nothing that I can do. Oh, what a good try. Two really good decks. Those Pete's really when Ivan needed them, and Julian just did not find his Pete's when he needed them. It's just really, really tough. And to just be sitting on that Zeus and just have nothing to do after such a good opener. But Ivan, as always, plays a great game. Great, great games. Is our backup match still going? Oh, they're done. All right,
looks like we're done with round 1.
Round 1. We are going to take a little break.
We're going to go to round 2.
And if there's any decks you guys want to see, anything you're interested in, we can go poke around. So definitely put some stuff in the chat. If there's anyone you want to see, let us know.
Anyone at all?
Thanks.
We're back.
We're back in business again. As always, we are at Nerd Rage Gaming. It is Tuesday night. It is, when do we start?
6:30 sharp every week.
Then yeah,
Never
you
late.
are here at 6:40. Interesting. Um, we are in Buffalo Grove, Illinois. As always, we have a great crew out here. Lots of different decks. Always running at least 3 rounds. So
We
definitely,
have a special treat this round.
we do. We have a new deck coming out. That was actually very popular. I saw a couple of them at Set Champs.
Way too many.
Way too many. Oh yeah, you have a. Is this the deck that took you out of your mat?
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry,
But
didn't mean to bring up the trauma just yet.
but this is actually the first person in history to play this deck. So it's gonna be a
Ever.
special treat. Yep, it's first person ever. He was actually in the movie.
Actually, both of these decks, first people ever to play them. That's right. We got another Emerald Steel discard. Both of our red, purple, amethyst, ruby people said, I'm playing discard tonight.
Yep.
And then we have a Jafar wheel.
Yeah, and a fun fact about Abraham, yeah, he was the first person to play Jafar Wheel in history, and he was actually in the Aladdin movies. But back then he went by Abu. They just kind of stretched out his name a little when he came to the States.
I didn't realize. So he's
Mhm.
gonna crush it.
Yeah, he's gonna crush. Ooh,
And I did see from Abraham, I was looking at his deck, he got some enchanteds.
kind of spicy.
Unfortunately, I didn't pick Adam, and I'm with you. I also don't want to see Emerald Steel discard.
Let's go. Nobody wants to see.
So we have another classic play from Emerald Steel
Abu
discard.
Braham. Let's go, Abu Braham.
No Diablo, instead a Cove.
And choosing to pop right away. Scared of the green beast, I see.
And then dropping down two
Two.
1-drops. I'm going to head and go say pass. I will be interested to see for Abraham if he does play the lamp. I don't see it. I'm used to the one of this. Oh, I thought
Can't
Abraham just
quest.
went, no, no, no. You
Negate.
can't play that. Oh, he does have the lamp. What a hand. He has lamp. He has friends. He has strength. He has genie, which he can't play this turn.
You just got
And he has whole
gassed.
new world.
Oh my goodness.
So he is going to hard cast, which is unfortunate because his Chernobog, Adam did play Heffalumps on it, so he can't even quest and draw a card. And then he can't play a character with Broom.
Oh, hitting the cove for 2.
Well, yeah, because he can't quest. What are you going to do with your Chernobogs?
Well, he popped it last turn.
And then he
So
played
maybe
another one.
Yeah,
He
maybe you wanted to keep him around her.
No, but he can't quest because of Heffalumps.
Listen.
You gotta be fast with it if you're gonna be casted. Oh, and then the hard cast, we call it, the hard cast Diablo.
Did he keep a song for the Diablo in hand? Oh.
He does have a Zeus. He's
Yeah, is
got
he
a
gonna
whole
just
new
rip
world,
the Zeus?
and he has a genie. I think he's gonna play the genie here. He's got 2 genies. So, as Daryl would say, oh,
he's just going. He's gonna bolt the bird for
there
Magic
you
the
go.
Gathering people.
And he's gonna keep beating up this cove. Which, again, if you have
Let's
nothing on
go.
board, I guess that's fair. Oh, all right. So we do. Should I do the genie?
No.
I mean,
Bolt the bird.
bolt the bird. Bolt the bird. This whole new world is definitely going to be. He's got no inkables, which is so unfortunate. But he is going to be able to draw 2 next turn off his characters and then a 3rd off the genie. Unless he wants to take out that cove, which is also another possibility.
And it looks like Adam was really considering bluffing with Ursula, but decided to take the safe route.
Yep, and it's because he does have that Ursula, the Sing Ursula, got no songs. But he does have Beast for next round, which is definitely going to help him. I'm curious here. I'm not sure if he meant to do that, but he did not quest, so he could pop that Broom, which would have been potentially helpful because he might have wanted to keep this Smee, actually. So that would have given him 2. But he is going to take out the Cove, which I think makes sense. I mean, go ahead and trade your Prince John into my Turnip Box. That's fine with me. And then have those two characters to kind of keep Queston on board.
Yeah, Abraham's kind of cooking.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got the lamp. He's got the whole new world.
Yeah, he's going to be able to play a genie, potentially a lamp as well, and then Banish's got 2 whole new worlds, which is unfortunate, but might not be bad.
Now, I'm curious if Abraham's going to be kind of greedy with the lamps, only popping them when he can use both effects, or if he's going to be a little more liberal about it and just, if he needs to get something off the board, pop it. If he needs to draw, pop it.
Yeah, he does not have any Jafars, so I mean, it would be nice because I can see Adam here. He has 2 options that he's debating. He put down the Pete,
No
and
actions.
then he has a Shift Pete. But then he really wants to play, I think, this Hypnotize, so he has to ink either the Pete or the Beast, or he has to ink his Hypnotize, which is definitely tough. Luckily for him, there is a whole new world potentially coming in his future. So we are going to play down, or ink his Broom. I think that's always interesting, because I kind of think I want to see my cards first. He's going to play down the Genie, draw 1 for Genie. He's going to look.
Grab your sword.
Interesting. He's going to play down his lamp, which again, here is that question. Is he going to pop the lamp? Is he going to pop, or he's going to wait for a Jafar? And then he's like,
oh no, he forgot to pop the
yeah,
Broom.
I
He's
know.
like, oopsies.
Oopsie.
Or maybe he's baiting him.
Maybe. I mean, that Pete's definitely going to eat up that Broom, but you know, we do what we can. Oh, I saw Big Jafar Cobra, which now I think I'm waiting a turn for sure. I'm definitely questing with my Genie that I played last time.
Mm-hmm. And that kind of solves the problem of the clogged up whole new worlds. You can just get 2 lore, cash it in.
100%. As long as he can keep all of his songs in hand, which we know he can, but it's always scary against discard when you don't know what is in Adam's hand and if he's going to be able to start singing. Unfortunately, Adam doesn't have any...
no songs for the muses.
Well, he has Bibbidi Boppity, which he could play, but what is he going to put back down? Because he has a Shift Pete, so he can't shift his Pete and play the muses. He can't play his Beast and play the muses, so his song is kind of useless. And
I think he might just want to just repeat and then bounce probably one of the genies.
That is an option, yeah, to play down the muses and then just sing with Pete, put Pete back down. Because you know potentially Adam has a bunch of steel songs. So he is going to end up shift.
Okay.
I mean, he might. And he's going to take out the Broom.
Take out the Broom.
Fair. Broom shouldn't have been there. And then Adam says, you have a damage, but that Pete does have resist, which is nasty. That card's going to be nasty next set. It's going to be ignorant.
Very ignorant. Oh, I wonder if he chose to shift the Pete so that he can bibbity bobbity and get his
Pete back and then play the sad Beast down. Or play the Pete back down. Whatever he kind of wants to do. All right, so... Ooh, his own Pete, which is actually really nasty.
That's clutch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he can bounce the Pete back with the lamp. Sheesh. Discard, 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 Abe. Discard. Get 2 lore, let's go.
Nice. So he...
Now quest for 1 million.
And then when...
Did he just pass?
No.
Draw a card.
He drew a card because he discarded the whole new world.
Oh.
And he has the Pete, the
when that Prince John get there?
I think since round 3. I think he's been there.
Hasn't done much.
So now I'm popping my lamp. No? Oh, okay. All right. Hey, what do I know? What do I know? To be fair, this is a tough spot. I mean, what I'm going to do, play down my muses and vibe.
I think Gabe's got this.
I mean, he's running away. He's at 14. He's
Yeah,
got
14,
2
15,
genies.
18, 19. He's
He's
got a
got
game
win
on
on the
board.
board, and Adam cannot play. Not that he has anything to get rid of any of these characters. Nice. Wow.
Abe,
Nice,
the Jafar
Abe.
master.
Just able to go so fast and played that Pete right when he needed to. Beautiful. And I think that's why he didn't even use the lamp. He was like, what are you going to do to me?
He said, I don't need it.
I don't need it. I'm going to leave it there for decoration. And that's why you always got to trust the players are playing their deck.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we say something, doesn't mean we're right.
Abraham was there. Abu was there when they found the lamp.
That's true. That's why he kept it around.
Abu Braham.
And Jafar did not take the wheel.
Nope.
That time. But he did
He
take
said,
the whole new world.
True.
All right. So while they're setting up, what cards are you most excited about for set 8, which is coming out on Friday?
All right, there's a lot of really ignorant looking cards.
Okay.
Beyond the Horizon. Being able to
Yep.
kind of decimate your opponent's hand on turn 3 seems kind of nuts.
Yep.
Lady in that same deck seems
True.
kind of nuts.
True.
So maybe I'll hibernate until set 9. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
You're gonna give up. You said I can't play with them, so I'm not playing at all.
It's like, Hiram's too good, but this is fine, I guess.
Hey, maybe Blue Steel's gonna make a comeback with Beyond the Horizon.
I don't know about that.
What about chat? What are people really excited for? What are people playing next set? What color combos are you trying? Anything new? I definitely do think red-green discard is gonna be the thing of my nightmares.
Steven's time to shine.
I think I'm gonna have a bad time next set with Christmas. Not my favorite deck to play against. I thought Green Steel was bad, and then I watched someone play a Sudden Chill, a Hypnotize. They mused a bunch of stuff, and then they put down 2 of those new red Lilos, and I went, you know what? Maybe this game is bad.
Yep.
All right. Speaking of Christmas colors, that's the colors on their
that's what they're playing.
cards. All right. Oh,
Abraham's hand looks kind of bad.
Adam's hand also looks really bad.
I wonder if Adam is also on the.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I did not see that Chernobog's followers, so I thought he inked his one drop to play nothing, and I went, that's a move I'm not familiar with, but what do I know?
It's kind of interesting that he chose to not ink the Cobra against the Steel deck.
That is true. That is the discard deck, you mean?
Yeah, no, well, it's
Oh,
still,
in the Vanish.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is awkward. He has an Ursula, which he does know Abraham's plays some songs, but then he also has his singing Ursula, and he has Sudden Chill, which is definitely good. But then he also has his beast that he can shift into his morph. He's got a lot of options here.
And Abe kept the Chernobog followers up and said, you can either
Ooh.
take out...
Oh. That's kind of crazy to me. I did not expect with a full hand that he
On
would
a Smee? On a Smee?
What did that Smee do to you? And what's he gonna get? The world
will never know.
A Pete. That's
okay.
Hey, I'll take a Smee for a Pete any day, I think.
The Chernobog followers knew it was going to be safe.
Yeah, he said, I know that you're gonna Bruno my Smee.
Adam oh, wait. Now he can just whack the beast.
He can whack the beast.
See, Abraham with the 5,000 IQ plays.
Yeah, I mean, that's well worth it. He also has a Pete, which is good. He also has this Cobra, potentially?
And then Adam is down to 3 cards in hand.
Yeah.
But it's Ursula Sudden Chill, which is kind of gross.
A Mother Knows Best. Okay. So he is going to discard. I'm assuming he's going to discard. Oh, a Shmee. Okay. All right. That surprised me for some reason. And then, yes, he is going to damage that beast, which I think makes sense. Because then if this...
He can just Mother's Know Best it back to health, but we'll see if he does that.
He does play down that Ursula. And then
Oh,
I
he
think
chooses not to.
I think he's trying to save. If he has the Ursula down and there's one thing, he can Mother Knows Best two things, but there's the hard cast
Abe with the
again!
Zeus! Oh my...
That's crazy!
And then along came Abe.
The only unfortunate thing for Abe is he doesn't have that many cards, and he is going to have to discard, and then he's going to have to discard again.
Let it go, Abe. That Zeus is... That grab your sword is never getting played. Let it go, Abe.
Let it go.
Let
Keep
it
the
go.
Pete. Keep the Pete.
Pete, no, no, Abe.
Don't
You're
do
triggering
it.
No, don't do it.
do it.
No, no. No, what is that doing?
Oh, he heard us from beyond. Oh
No,
no! Please.
no.
Yes.
Let's go!
And then he is gonna just keep questing, doing pressure. Ooh.
And it's nice.
Oh, sorry. That was tapped. I don't know what I'm thinking. Because it's Adam's turn. He's going to ink to Sudden Chill. That makes sense. All of that contemplation for a Sudden Chill. That's what discard does to you. It just breaks your heart like that. All right. We're seeing a genie off the top.
Oh!
Look at that smile. And Adam's like, what am I supposed to do? What do I do with that? Oh, but a sudden chill off the top is actually not bad.
Manifested it.
It's like, God damn it. And then he is going to start questing with that beast. And then he's going to, there we go, going to return. And then I'm assuming he's going to ink the morph. Because you got one card in hand. This is tough. They got nothing. But Abe he's got evasive.
Come on, do it one more time, Abe. Do it one more time. One more time.
I can't see what he had. A whole new world.
Abe. That's kind of nuts.
I mean, I don't know that I'm playing that next turn, even if I can.
He needs an inkable.
So the beast is going to go down. Now Adam's going to start.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about. We're going to get the genie down. Draw again. You love to see that. Is it an inkable? Yes.
It's a Robin Hood.
I think I am inking that.
Abe, please, ink. Don't let him rip it again.
Definitely going to keep questing. He's going up to 11, which is pretty crazy. Adam's going to draw one.
Ooh,
draw a second one for beast. Draw a second one for beast.
Draw a second
one for beast.
Draw a second one for beast.
I'll be back.
She'll be back. Silly green steel players that aren't Sean.
Plays the beast. Plays the Pete.
Right.
Forgets the card.
Everyone should be playing purple decks.
I thought we were anti-purple. I thought we hated library.
Yeah, that too.
We're dynamic. That's what you're saying. We have multi-dimensional.
The only colors we like are ketchup, mustard.
True. All right, so I think Adam has another tough call here. He essentially has to ink his strength in order to play this Muses. I think I'm just going to be... I think you just have to hold both of these, potentially, to try to get both of these genies off the board or hope for another song. But Abraham is running away with it.
Let's go, Abe. Come on, just do it. It's a whole new world. Come on. Just let it...
You're a whole new world? I don't think I'm whole new worlding.
It's 2/3 of his hand.
That is true.
I don't know if I would have quested out for... He's just keeping?
Yeah, what?
Abe!
What am I don't know. What am I worried about?
I guess.
Okay, so the Muses does go down. Then he still is at an awkward ink. He could have taken out a genie. So yeah, he's gonna take out and then return. Which I mean, I love that as Abe. I'm like, I'll take my
Is it
genie back.
16?
He is at
Yeah, 16.
I can't see, but 16.
Almost there.
And again, Adam's just at an awkward amount of cards. Did he miss his beast again? Guys.
SMH.
Guys.
Adam's like, man, where am I going to get another card to ink for this?
Adam was telling me earlier that he only has 2 big beasts. He said I got it. Oh yeah, sorry, production. He grabbed it. Maybe he only needs 2 big bees because he keeps forgetting to draw for it. Maybe that's why. It's alright, we'll take this back to coaches. Alright. So I did not see, I think...
So he's going to 18. Did not ink anything. Now, if
there we go.
Adam gets a song, that could be tragic for Abe.
He did get a song that's going to make this genie not quest.
Oh, one can't quest, the other one's bounced?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And, actually, he's going to sing it twice.
Oh,
and
my
both
goodness.
of them.
Draw 2. See, Abraham should have let it rip. You can't be scared to wheel in a wheel deck.
Abraham's like, that's unfortunate. And that means this is going to be really tough. And then I think he's going to have Abraham discard, and he's just going to draw a bunch.
1 million cards.
Oh, and he has 2 whole new worlds, a grab your swords, which is...
Oh, and Adam has another Pete.
Oh, dang. He can't play it, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he might just...
Inking it.
Well, he's got another Prince John.
The best card of Lorcana.
But he doesn't have any songs in hand. So, I mean, you know that Adam's going to put one of these genies down. Oh, that makes sense. He's got to start catching up. So he's going to quest...
For 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Or 4?
Is that his first 4? I can't tell from this horrible glare. So he has 2 Jafars, which is actually not bad because I believe those are 3 2s. So you could potentially just pop both those bad boys down, but he does not have another inkable.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I'm not don't whole new world, friend.
At this point, it's too late.
It's too late. It's too late. You still got another turn.
Remember, kids, if you're playing a wheel deck, don't be afraid to wheel. Because then you get in situations like this. Now, are those Jafars? I think those are the 2 cost ones.
They're the 2 cost?
Yes.
Aren't they 3 2?
I think they're 2.
Man, I gotta do my homework.
Oh no, I think you're right. I think they're 3 2.
So I would be playing down both of those, but I thought they were a 3 cost.
They're 3 2 that become evasive on your turn.
Yes. Yep, that is the one.
Abe, don't do it. No,
oh,
Abe, don't do it.
You know that genie's... I mean...
Oh, actually, we don't know. Oh,
we don't know?
Never mind.
Ink and then play.
If he can survive, he's got it.
All right. There we go. And then he's got Pete down, which is great because that's going to let him keep his people down. So he passes.
Now, will Adam draw a song? 1, 2.
No,
Oh, nope.
He does not.
The Jafar Master does it again.
Dang. And there's really nothing Adam can do.
Yeah.
Incredible. That is the hard thing playing into those genies with muses is that you're just feeding people their genies, which they're just going to put them back down, draw a card, they're still evasive, and you got to find the song. Great games. What an interesting Jafar wheel, too, because I'm used to the one that has more Jafars and genies, but this, Adam was like, I'm going to play my good draws, my good aggro characters, my good evasive characters, and I'm just going to go fast.
And at least 2 copies of Grab Your Sword.
2 copies. Gotta
not
deal with aggro.
Little
gotta
bodies
deal
on
with
the field.
aggro. Yeah, he said, Chernobygs, I'm not messing around. Do we have a... Well, we don't have another
The backup
match.
game finished quick.
Really fast.
Wow.
Wow. What were they playing? Chernobygs into Chernodogs? All right. Aggro into aggro?
So I guess another commercial break, or I don't know.
Zeke, production says we're
Tell you
sending
what,
you back to commercial.
we'll stay on if you guys give us some subs. Every sub is another minute.
Zeke says he's giving you 1. He's giving you 2.
Two,
He's giving you 3.
I guess we'll be back.
And we'll be back.
Welcome back, us.
Hello. We are back.
Round 3.
Round 3. We did have one.
A special treat for those of you who've been asking.
Oh, yes. I was going to say we did have one Turnidarks go to time, which is crazy. Have not seen that in a while. So we apologize for the delay, but we are back. And we heard chat. We know
How much you
exactly
love.
what you were asking for. So we got a great game for you right now. But before we go to that, for the last time today, this is our last round. And we don't have a backup last round, as you often know. But we are at Nerd Rage Gaming, Tuesday nights, 6:30. You can play
Sharp.
me if I'm actually playing. You can play Ed. You can play against Labubu. Come down. Have a great time, Buffalo Grove, Illinois. We'll see you next week. We are doing draft for set 8. So come on down, sign up. We are not doing sealed. I'm saying it on stream now. We are doing draft. We will not be streaming so that everyone can play with the new cards. Check them out. So we're very excited. So a great opportunity to come down and meet everyone. You excited for draft?
I think I might be sick next week.
Draft.
Sealed. And we got Julian versus Kat. We know how much you love watching Emerald Steel discard.
We got another Emerald Steel discard in the house for you all. And this is actually not our top game tonight, but shout out to Kat. She's one of our locals in the Chicagoland area. She's lovely, and this is her last week with us.
She's leaving us.
She's leaving us.
Can we get W Cats in the chat?
W Cat.
W Cat.
You can't see us, but we're doing W Cat. We're going to miss her. She's going all the way down to Mississippi.
So we're going to be rooting against Julian for this one.
Boo, Julian.
Boo, Julian. You can win next week, but
yeah.
This is Kat's last hurrah.
Give her the bucket hat. Give her the bucket hat. All right. So, unfortunately, Julian had this matchup before, and we're going to see if he can lose to Kat this time. And Kat is, I don't think, familiar necessarily with Julian's deck, but she is going to see everything right now. Those Simbas, the Svens, all of that. And she's going to go, what am I playing against? All right.
I think she inked a sudden chill.
She did ink a sudden chill. And then Julian, very smart. The Diablo went down. I know there's an Ursula too, so I'm inking my song and I'm playing my Simba. I'm drawing a Simba and discarding a Simba.
Filtering cards is pretty good when there's no Prince John or Diablos.
That is true. I don't know what she inked. She put it down so fast.
I think it was a Plains.
A Plains?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a magic joke?
No. It's just a basic land.
As you can see, I only play Lorcana. Oh, we got the Diablo shift. And we know that song was inked, and she's going to sing another Sudden Chill.
Sheesh.
Which, yeah, I think getting rid of that Cindy at this point. Not a shift target. Not necessarily doing... Oh, he does draw a song to take care of that Diablo next turn.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. He's going to ink the Shmi to play the Ursula. Which does make sense, but he is also kind of saying, I do have a song in hand. I'm trying to sing this.
Is that another Diablo? Oh no, that's a Bruno. Now will we see another Sudden Chill?
And did Kat draw for turn? I was not paying attention.
I think she drew the Bruno she inked.
Okay. Ooh, and that
now that's a pretty
Ursula
good target.
Goes down. And then the Diablo is gonna quest. Nothing to sing. She's like, how does this work? Julian's like, it's very confusing. The top, not the bottom. It's not.
And luckily, Kat's going to get another draw off of that storm.
Yep. And at this point, you kind of might as well hit that Diablo because unless there's some way to draw a strength.
The bird will carry. There we go.
And
draw
she
that
does
card.
Draw that card. Another
storm. Oh my goodness.
Which is a little unfortunate. You can ink and then shift if you want to, which I think is what Julian's gonna do. And then I think just gonna quest. It is unfortunate that Simba does have a 4, so if she has her own storm or not a strength won't do it, but her own storm.
I think I saw a storm in her hand.
She will be able to take out either of those, which will be
probably the big cat.
That's what I would do.
Oh, let's go.
That's also actually great because my favorite thing to do with a
sheesh.
Julian says, ouch. That hurts. But now Julian, top deck mode.
Kat has not inked for turn yet. Does she have any follow-up to decimating Julian's hand?
I do, it is nice that Julian got the Simba down. Maybe he's gonna top deck a whole new world? No, that's me. Definitely not the same vibe.
Not the same.
So he's gonna quest.
Cat's gonna kill the squid.
Apologies. He's gonna
I
kill
mean,
the Ursula.
banish the squid.
And then quest with his Ursula. There's so many Ursulas on board. And then he's gonna ready up based off the Simba effect on his Ursula, so he keeps that singer up, which is a really nice effect. Cat's still only at 3 ink, and not a lot of board presence. But Julian's got no hand. She
gets rid of the cat.
That makes sense to me.
Cat on cat violence. It looks like she forgot to draw off the storm.
I think that is true. Let me go check. 1 second.
You're experiencing technical difficulties. Okay. We must have missed it. Supersonic card draw. Julian says she doesn't need its draw anymore.
Yeah.
She can forget if she wants.
Julian did say she can forget if she wants, which is very funny.
Ooh,
a Pete, which we love to see going into Steel Song. What's Julian's card that he wasn't able to play?
I don't know. It went straight face down in the corner.
I wonder if that's a whole new world, which would have been great 1 turn sooner. But now, even if it is a song, not gonna be able to play it. If it's a character, he's gonna need some ink. Maybe it's a Rapunzel. Hold out hope for that. And then Cat's gonna keep questing. Trying
Let's
to catch
see, what's
up.
the mystery card? Oh! I had a feeling it was that Simba. And that's kind of the danger of playing the Simba. It's got a really good effect, but a 5 uninkable in Steel Songs is just very, very risky.
Very risky. Very hard. Which is why I think Julian only plays 15 songs. I don't know exactly what his makeup is, but he's definitely doesn't have as many songs to try to make room for some of these fun characters.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think he's trying to see
what's left to rip his in for Julian.
Unfortunately, Julian, everything is left.
We
got Lucifers, we got sudden chills, we got hypnotizes.
Green Steel keeps showing up. I'm staying home.
Hey, ain't that the truth? Let's get it all out this week when we're not playing. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Can we get an L Green Steel in the chat?
L
Green Steel.
Yeah. What's your least favorite deck to play against?
My least favorite deck?
To play against, yeah.
I don't know.
Look at that smile. Cat just smiled. That was an evil little
Pete.
smile. She went, I'm going out.
Pedro Sr.
She said, I'm going to make you suffer as I go. She's thinking what she wants to ink. She's inking the Diablo. I think she was thinking, do I want to ink something else and play that Diablo? I don't know what's in her hand. And then, now the question, do I want to trade my Ursula into the Smee? Do I want to maybe take Smee out with this Pete? Do I want to sing? There's options.
So many options.
Least favorite deck? What are you thinking?
I don't know. They've all got things I hate.
You're
Green
an equal
Steel discards too many
opportunist.
cards. Purple draws too many cards.
Red blue plays too slow.
Whoa. Have you seen purple players think for 10 minutes to ink and pass? The only good deck to play against is Ketchup Mustard Mufasa. Can I get a W Hans in the chat?
W Hans in the chat.
W Hans in the chat.
Wow, people are not feeling the W's.
Nope. All out of letters.
All out of letters. So Julian did ink his strength, played down that Simba, which is great. I think he's now thinking about this.
Let's go, Rascal Adams. W Hans.
Thank you. That's what we're talking about. I think Julian's contemplating what to do. I mean, this Ursula's could get smacked by the Pete. The Smee's gonna die, but potentially next round could be readied. There's a lot to think about here. Still up, but Cat is closer in the racing now that she's got that Pete down. But Cat only has 1 card in hand, which is a little crazy for...
Yeah, who's this card deck?
3 cards in hand. That's what happens when you don't see your Prince Johns, don't see your Diablos. Those cards are fair. Those cards are balanced.
clearly. Drawing infinity, balanced. Drawing 2, unfair.
And it will always be that way.
Always.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh, another
Another
Ursula.
Ursula. Oh, and you inked
Is it
that
real? Is she
string.
bluffing?
This is always the question. And now what do? She's gonna play 2.
Go, Tomago. Oh wait,
Oh,
for no
wait,
effect.
for
That's
no
fine.
effect. That's okay.
It's evasive,
Yeah,
it's there.
gonna just keep questing. Put some balance. Put some. Oh.
Oh, that's a real card.
Oh.
Cat brought the fire today.
Julian said, "Look at me suffering
She
here."
said I'm going out with a W.
All
The
right.
last real champion of Lorcana.
So he does pull a Sven off the top, which is not bad because what he really wanted was to be able to ready this Smee so it doesn't die to its effect, and he's gonna be able to do that,
Fun.
and that's great for him. Cat goes, okay, another song off the top. That I'm
Cat's got a really nice
a Pete,
board,
which is great.
but Julian's crawling up to 20. He's at 10 already.
Now, the only thing is, no actions. This Pete is really hard to get off the board. She's got an evasive that's going to stick around. Julian's not questing with his Ursula just to try to...
He's got another bolt.
This is hard, too, because he's contemplating if he wants to try to ready this bolt up, I think, but also trying to count how much stuff she has on the board. He really has to be out racing her.
Yeah, it is.
Both top decking.
Now he
Riveting
just
gameplay.
got the bolt, so it's only fitting for Cat to get the bird.
That's true. Oh, and he does pass. That's
bolt the bird.
Bold. That's bold. And she rips a strength. An Ursula.
Ursula. That's not what you want to see. It's like a green Tipo.
That is true. Coming out when you least need it. At least she's all grown up though.
I think bolt's a 3/5, right?
Yes.
So I think the big Pete's still safe unless
I believe
she wants to trade. He wants to trade multiple things into it.
Yep. So she's
15.
Yeah. I mean, Julian's gonna have to top deck something that readies characters, which he pulled a Pete.
It's the Pete he's been looking for the last 3 games.
Oh.
Wrong match, Julian. You needed that against the other green steel.
Yep. Cat also has left this Ursula up, so if she does pull a song, another strength, another storm, it's going to do a lot of work for her, and Julian's going to have to trade so many things into this resist Pete, and still has to take out at least the Pete and the Ursula, and Julian says there's no way.
There's the songs.
There's the songs. One away from whole new worlding into maybe an answer. Poor Julian, we did make him play 2 discard decks.
I think we all know what deck Julian least likes playing against.
At least today, he said, what the heck? Why is everyone bringing discard into the last round of set 7?
You know what? Maybe I'll play discard in set 8.
Whoa.
Let's just all be toxic.
Becoming what you hate.
What do you think, chat? W toxic? Are we all playing discard next set?
Not. You know what? Remember how I said come to locals? Actually, locals is at 8 p.m. If you're bringing discard, we start at 8. Isn't that right, Zeke? All right. So we're going to go into game 2. Julian is going to go first. What are you looking for in Steel Song? You sometimes play Steel Song. If you're playing into
Steel
discard,
Song, yes.
what are you looking for?
Let's see. Against Emerald Steel in Steel Song, I just want to
pack up and go home.
I want a Cindy, and then an Ursula, and then Ariel and Pete, and then no songs in the opening hand, but I want to be able to get a song off of Ariel every time.
Okay, so you want to toss all your songs and then get, what, a whole new world?
I want to draw into songs per turn that I can immediately fire off.
Got it. Okay. So let's see if Julian can do this.
Halfway there. At least that
Halfway
sounds
there?
thinkable.
He's halfway there. He has the Cindy. He has the Ariel. Does he have the Ursula? This is the question. Is he gonna follow the end
The game plan.
Labubu? You haven't even said your catchphrase today.
Oh, it's Labubink for turn instead
Yeah.
of ink for turn.
All right, so you're gonna have to remember this
It's
when
Labubu time.
when Julian inks. All right. And then if you're playing, have you ever played Emerald Steel Discard?
Yeah.
What do you plan into? I mean, I'm keeping my Ursulas, obviously.
Yeah, keeping the Ursulas, keeping the. You want the Shift Diablo.
I mean, you always want the Shift
You always
Diablo.
want the Shift, but really the Prince John and the Muses are kind of the secret there because they can't be targeted, and they just give you the more fuel to get rid of their board.
God.
Did he draw into a Zeus?
He does have an Ursula. He does have a Cindy, and he does have the Ariel.
Now, does she have the?
So many to choose from. That Diablo is going away next turn for sure. Julian says, I'm not messing with your bird. All right, so he does get the Smee. He is going to sing a song first to get that bird. Goodbye, before you become a big bird. And
Another one.
Another one. That's a lot of songs. So now he's inking his Smee.
I think Julian really wants to go to game 3. He's fighting for it.
He wants more pain. All right, so what do you think about this? It says W discard, but L steal discard.
W discard, L steal discard? How about W no colors, L every color?
So you're ready to play sealed. You're ready to play draft. You're ready for next week.
Achoo. Ooh, she does have the Ursula.
Oh, yep. Definitely going to take the card that gives you draw, which makes sense to me. But we do know that Ariel's going to pick up another song. Gets the bowl inkable?
Very combo word in order. Yes. Rascal Adams.
Gonna play down, and now we want
the classic Ariel four to the bottom.
Ariel every time.
Under the sea, the top 4 cards of your deck.
I was playing the other day, and someone said, "Did you say thank you to your Ariel before you started playing?" Okay, so now Julian, I think, could have potentially sang on that Ursula, but I think he maybe wanted to keep it.
Now, will he get punished? Is she gonna have another Ursula
Double
or a
sudden chill?
Yep.
Another Ursula.
I'm telling you, those Ursulas are magnetized to these green steel players' hands.
There.
Next comes a sudden chill.
No, yep.
Scripted.
Oh, he's so.
Oh, Julian, Juju. Can we get a poor Juju in the chat?
And it's so unfortunate because if he had been able to pull a card with that Ariel, he would have had something to sing, but he just wasn't able to find it.
I think this is an example of never being greedy against green steel because they'll always have the discard.
They're always. I agree. I'm like, I'd rather play it and not regret not playing it, than be disappointed. So he is gonna take out this Ursula. He said, I hate you. I hate you for what you've done to me. I'm sure he's also being careful. You know, even if a Muse comes down, she can start bouncing those back and replaying those, which is really nasty. You definitely don't want to be seeing that. Poor Julian. She goes, how many cards in hand? None?
She needs to Pete.
No, she needs to hypnotize, I think.
Oh, that was a hypnotize?
Yeah, I think so. I got bad eyes, though, so.
Julian said, Ursula.
Oh no, not another Ursula. His eyes went very wide there.
Is calamari French or Italian?
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea.
We'll have to ask. That's not the worst card.
Oh, Julian.
Straight in the inkwell.
Julian. Buddy,
Julian, the next card was going to be Whole New World. Oh, wait, but you discard it. Never mind. You're all good, Juju.
No, the bucket hat is hiding his tears. I still do think he has a pretty good board presence. I mean, he's gonna take out the Ursula. He's gonna quest because why wouldn't you be singing? And then she's gonna be able to take out some stuff, I'm sure. She goes, "Yep, that's a good card. I like that."
Now, if you're Julian, what are you hoping to top deck besides Whole New World?
Inking the
Oh.
Pete and playing. Oh!
Oh my
my
goodness! That's the first person in like
I'm shocked. I'm
6 months to get value off of Grab Your Sword.
I'm so shocked. I did not expect that at all.
We're actually let's go. Oh, man. Kat said, "I'm taking the belt home with me.
Julian,
I'm the last real Lorcana champion."
Oh my god, that broke my heart to watch. Holy. Oh.
Oh,
She says, "You know what? Go ahead. Who plays Grab Your Swords in this economy?"
apparently everyone today.
What is this Emerald Steel video that we missed?
Oh, that's a pretty good rip. Now will it be 4 Whole New Worlds?
Oh, Julian. Oh, okay.
That's not
Well.
bad. That is a body off the board.
Yep, and you can sing it with the
The very
Rapunzel?
expensive Rapunzel.
yeah, the very expensive Rapunzel that gave no card draw,
What the?
unfortunately. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's
Oh,
gonna
he's
kill
just
the
gonna ink
Ursula.
it.
He's gonna ink it.
Yeah, he's
No,
inking
he's
it.
gonna
What?
kill the Ursula.
But don't you want to kill it more?
Don't you want to overkill it?
Yeah.
Maybe he's thinking, I'll want that later. I'm gonna deck myself. I'm gonna deck myself before I wreck myself. Shout out to NRG Store letting us know calamari originates from Italy.
Oh, thank you, NRG Store.
That's why Julian
Hates
it.
Yep. Can't stand it.
Can't stand it. After today, he's gonna spit on every calamari he sees. He says, "Oh, I got no
Goes
cards
to
in
Olive
hand."
Garden. They offer him appetizer. He said, "No calamari.
No calamari.
No calamari."
I never want to see another piece of calamari in my life. I like his little. You missed his little hand dance. He wished. I think she
No
asked
cards in
how
hand.
many cards he had in case she could discard it, and he went, "You think me? You think I have cards?" So she is, I think, questing with this me and saying, "All right, top deck." He is
one ripped Whole New World away from bringing it back, so
all right.
he's
the
not completely
Pete.
out of it.
We love a Pete. Quest.
I think it's safe to quest. Why not?
Yeah, why not? What's she gonna do?
Oh, she could.
Double
Have the
grab
green
your
beast.
swords?
Whoa, that'd be pretty spicy.
That 10 drop song that's lets you do 3 damage to 3 things.
Or what's the sing together 10
Yeah, that one. Mob song?
mob song? Yeah.
We bring in first grab your swords, then mob song.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. She is
Oh
gonna
wow,
double-
yeah, double kill the Rapunzel. Just
What's
like,
happening
get
on
outta
the
here.
board right now?
Check it out. Whole New World off the top.
I mean, Lawrence is not bad.
Lawrence off the top, just as I said.
Gonna keep doing work, gonna keep questing. I mean, if he gets a whole new world, it's not bad.
Yeah, it looks like Cat ran out of steam.
And this is why we love Emerald Steel Discard. Because look at us. We just get to sit here and watch top decks.
Mhm.
What riveting gameplay. I love this for us. Well, unfortunately, this Prince John is not really doing much discard, so I don't know if
I think it should
it's
attack the
time-
Pete.
I think it's time to start questing.
I think it should swing at the Pete.
All right.
No questing for Lorenzo.
And she does get to draw a card. Has it inked for a turn. Could that Go-Go have sang that? Maybe let her play a Pete. Big Pete.
But
sad
she's
piece.
styling on him.
That's right. I gotta respect her style.
Now Julian has 2 pretty good top decks he could get. He could
Grab your swords.
or Whole New World.
I mean,
Oh,
Oh,
What's she singing?
oh,
Storm the Lawrence. I dare you.
do it.
Then
She's thinking about.
guaranteed he'll top deck Rapunzel.
Is she thinking about hitting the Pete with
I
her
told you,
Prince John?
it's the move.
Does she have a storm? I'm not sure. I wish I could see what her cards were. I really think
Oh yeah,
she
Storm.
does have a storm. What is she hitting with for two?
Storm the Lawrence.
Storm the
But
Lawrence.
if you storm the Lawrence, guaranteed he top decks a Rapunzel.
I know. But what if you storm anything? You have to storm the Pete and hit it. That's the only way not to do the Rapunzel. She does storm the Lawrence. She's gonna hit the Rapunzel. We know it. It's coming. Or he's gonna hit the Rapunzel, excuse me. She's gonna draw her card. She hits another.
Is it the Pete? Is it the Pete?
I think she hit another storm. She's thinking about it. Maybe not. Two. Oh, a Calhoun.
Calhoun.
Not bad.
That's a card Steel Song does not want to see.
Yeah. Unless
he
off
rips
the
some
top.
whole new world. Let's go. Whole new world. Whole new world.
I think
Is
it's
it?
a bolt. I think it's a 5-drop bolt.
Next turn. Next turn for sure. Next turn for sure. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. All right, take out this Prince John with your Pete for sure. And then you're going to have to pass. That's all we can do here.
Or you could just quest Julian. Get to 20. I guess he's doing the right thing.
I mean, I do think then the only thing this Calhoun can hit is your Pete, which makes sense to me. Now you can sing Whole New World. You can hardcast Whole New World. Whole New World. It's the only thing that can come.
And shout out to Julian's Chernabog tattoo.
Where?
Right there.
I didn't even.
It's on his elbow. It says Chernabog. If you just don't read it.
If you just don't read it. He's a big fan. His daughter does play Chernodogs. Oh, another Prince John.
Another Prince John.
Really doing work in a match where Julian has no cards in hand.
Right now, for sure, he's got to top deck it.
Julian says, "Oh, don't worry. I know you messed up, but I'll give
Let's
you
see
the
it.
lore."
Let's see it. Let's see it. Is that a Pete? Is that a Pete he wanted against Ivan?
I can't. I think it might be a Pete or a Smee. Oh, it's a song. Okay.
Oh, now for sure,
Now,
gotta
Whole
be
New
Rapunzel.
World.
Is that a strength or a storm? No, I think it's a strength.
Darn. That's what you
Just do it. Strength the Prince John.
Oh no! Don't keep it.
Nope.
Don't
Never
keep
do that.
it. Never keep it.
That was an Ursula off the top.
Oh, she only has one card in hand. She's gonna take out the Lawrence. I mean, you got it. Get her two.
Ooh, now his only real out is a Whole New World.
Come on. She's gonna do 5? No, she's thinking. She's got one card in hand. She's thinking hard. What is the thought? What are we thinking about? She's passing. All right.
Oh, there it is. Another
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Let's go. We're back.
Let's go.
We're back where we were a month ago.
Oh my god, what a riveting game. I don't know that I can keep commentating this riveting, tough back and forth. Yep. Take yeah.
Every time.
You know it's coming,
every
Julian.
time.
Ink it,
Every
Julian,
time.
ink it.
See, chat. You never get greedy against green steel. They always rip the discard.
You're never gonna rip your Whole New World. They're always gonna rip their Ursula.
But now
He's
there's only like 3 cards left in his deck. One of them has to be Whole New World.
Oh, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. He needed that. Oh, she's smiling. She's having a great time. Oh, and draw for John.
Yeah, well, that's optional.
That
Julian
is a
says she
May.
can forget if she wants to.
That is a May.
It's my discard. I can draw if I want to. Draw if I want to. Draw if I want to.
I don't even.
Oh,
Was that-
it's a Pete.
Well,
I
that would've
recognize
been-
that
No,
checkered.
it's 4.
It's a Zeus, of
It's
course.
Zeus, of course.
As what I meant to say.
And then, oh, interesting. Now the Rapunzel comes out.
For sure, guaranteed every time.
Guaranteed Rapunzel. All right.
We need someone
Did
to
she
rip
draw
something
for
out.
turn?
There we go. No, hit
Oh,
first,
hit
Julian, hit
first,
first, Julian. Hit first, Julian. Oh my goodness. Julian! He said, I don't need,
Julian!
he said, I only need one card.
Julian!
I don't need two. Ink it, ink
Ink
it,
it,
ink
Julian!
it.
You
Oh my
found it! Oh my
goodness.
god!
There's the sudden chill. It's right there.
Oh my god, Julian!
Can we get an L
L in
L
chat.
greed?
L in chat for Julian.
That was scripted.
Uh,
Someone call the director. That
well, now Julian's
You know,
he's popping off, and Cat's also top decking again. Riveting gameplay. Man, imagine if Julian had 7 ink. The things he could do. He could hold New World and then play 2 cards.
Whoa, the hidden cove,
the
the beefy squid.
cove! He said, "Oh man."
Isn't it nuts that this whole match has just been squid on squid action?
Squid on squid action. A couple Prince Johns, a lot of Lawrences. Lawrence put it in work. I mean, Ursula's could both go into a Lawrence. They could both go into a Rapunzel.
Well, she could sacrifice the little one, and then
Yep, keep the big one.
yeah.
And then Julian would have a tough time getting rid of the big one. She could also quest.
Yep, looks like she's
doing that. And then she's thinking.
No, don't leave it up. Don't leave it up. It's magnetized.
Another Rapunzel is going to come up right after. Yep, takes it out. And she says, pass.
Ooh, see?
Unfortunately.
That would have been a Rapunzel.
Gonna quest, draw. Alright, nice. Discard the Cindy. Do 2 damage with your sudden chill.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to sing it, so you have 5. Sing it, maybe.
And then rip the whole new world. Come
and
on,
then
Julian.
rip the whole new world.
Rip the whole new world.
I don't know that I want to give Cat a whole new world at this point, though. But I would love to rip another storm. I'd love to rip a string. Oh, doable, playable.
That's exactly it.
Exactly it. We'll take that.
Julian really wants to go to game 3.
And Cat passes? Must be something that. Oh!
There it is. Rip it, rip it, rip it.
No!
Rip it.
No!
Yes, yes,
no!
yes. Let's
no!
go. Let's
No!
Come on.
No!
No.
That's what I'm talking about. Draw? Yes. There we go, Julian. There we go. You tell Ed you don't always play the whole new world. When his card has no
Are y'all
cards in
allergic
hand.
to fun or something?
I think Julian needs 1 win against Emerald Steel discard today, or he might quit Lorcana set 8. Could not quite get there, so we are going into game 3.
Going into game 3.
After the most painful game 2.
I think there's like 30 seconds left on the clock. Luke said the last round will be untimed if we get 100 subs.
They could go all night, guys. We could do a subathon.
If
It's
any of you
all up
have
to
Amazon
you.
Prime, you can use your free Prime sub. If you have any elderly parents who don't use their Twitch Prime sub, you can just log into their account and give it to
They'll
us.
never know. They'll never know. They're not watching Twitch. You could put this Twitch stream on their TV and never change it.
Just tell them it's the news.
Hey, Rascal Adams, you don't gotta crush our dreams. We can't see the sub count or the viewer count right now.
I actually can't see the viewer count.
We cannot see the viewer count. There could be 300 people here. Ed and I have no idea.
There's got to be at least a million.
Yeah, why are you breaking us down after we had to commentate 7 top decks for 20 minutes?
And we did not stop talking.
We didn't. And guys, I'm tired. All right.
We're going one last game of Green
Game
Steel.
3. Can we get one more W in the chat?
Let's
for
go,
Cat?
W Cat. Last game.
Cat. We just need one.
One very nice rich person. That's right.
That's right.
Doesn't need to be 100 individuals.
It could be
One person with very deep pockets.
100 gifted to the less than 100 people stream. We're
That's
not
right.
judging.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got a bunch of Simbas. We got a bunch of songs. He put back his Rapunzel.
See, 29K
29K
viewers.
viewers.
That's right.
That's our best night yet.
Mm-hmm.
And for the best gameplay too.
They just came for the Labubu.
Yeah, they came for you, our guest, Ed.
That's right.
How you liking casting?
It's fun.
Do you miss the playing? Do you wish you were out there on the board crushing these Emerald Steel players?
No,
No. You're glad to be here tonight.
yeah, no, thank you. I like to keep my hand in my hand.
What a night to pick not to have to
Yeah,
play this field.
What a good night to not play. So we're going to.
So I did see Julian's hand. He's got Simba. He's got Shift Simba. That's all I saw. And then Kat, she's got cards in hand. She's got, I'm assuming, characters. And I'm assuming songs. So we got Cindy, Simba.
Ooh, Cat missed the one drop.
Kat really loves to just put her ink flat face down. She says, I'll tell you what I'm inking, but I'm not showing you.
Just believe me.
Believe me. Oh, this is interesting. He's messed something up. I don't know what he messed up, but I think he wanted to ink his song. Yep. A fool, Julian. A fool. What a fool you are.
Every time.
Every
Scripted.
Every time she has it, you know.
Every time.
You know she's got it.
And now you're going to be guaranteed to miss off Ariel. I don't make the rules.
Well, I think he's going to play 2 Simbas. This is my guess.
That's a lot of cycle.
My guess is he's going to play 2 Simbas.
Now, will he ink first or play a Simba first?
I mean, you got to play a Simba first. What if
That's
you
good.
get another Ariel? And he's got to discard. What is he discarding? Discard that Rapunzel. You don't need her.
Discard your card draw against discard? You're crazy.
Well, you need the Pete. I mean, I guess you're not going to play the Pete turn 4. Get rid of the Ariel. That's fair. And then do it all again. I think he's going to ink this Rapunzel. What are you inking?
Stigma?
No,
yeah, ink the, you don't need
play
the other
the
cat. You don't need the other cat,
Play
Julian.
it.
That's the right move, Julian. You
I
don't need the other cat.
I disagree.
What you gonna do? Sudden chill it out of your field? Impossible.
You're going to hard cast Storm.
But Cinderella is actually a lightning rod for any removal.
That is true. You make a fair point, and he did leave her up, even though he has no songs to kind of. Oh,
they don't know
Ursula,
that.
Played an
Oh,
Ursula.
Julian's allergic to calamari. He's
he's
never eating
and
a
look
squid
at
again.
another Simba. Have you played it?
What do you need 2 cats for?
I don't know. They can ready themselves endlessly.
Tell you what, he can shift the cat onto the cat.
All right. I think he is going to play.
Julie, what do you do? Okay.
Okay.
You're scaring me there, Julian.
I see the energy.
He's like, wait a second.
I've
played these games before.
So no actions. Into this Ursula. Ready up her calamari. She's got a full hand of
Three,
actions.
a third squid?
Oh, no actions back to Julian.
Okay.
Little does she know, he has no actions. And he pulls an action.
Oh, there you go. Scripted every time.
Every time. I mean, you gotta be playing the Simba, right? You gotta be playing the Simba. You gotta be questing with your Cindy, questing with your Simba, readying your Cindy.
Chat, do you think Kat should play the Green Beast to surprise people with Rush?
I don't know that she does enough damage. You think she has enough damage? Oh, I mean, she does have Grab Your Swords.
That's
what an incredible play. Grab Your Swords.
The whole field immediately.
All right, so now the question is Kat going to rip 3 cards out of Julian's hand?
Every time?
Every time.
Every time?
Every time. Inking a Diablo.
4. Muses.
Muses.
Oh, that's going to be spicy. Come on, Kat. Have something good.
She's got to have a song.
Double strength? Double sing strength?
Oh,
in the game?
double sing strength. And put that Cindy back into his hand.
Oh! Oh, Julian.
Julian has never felt and then kill with the Pete.
Oh.
Oh. Man,
Bounce
kind
the
of
earth,
wish you
bounce the
didn't.
earth. Come on. Don't forget to bounce. Oh,
Oh,
okay. That's
okay.
fine.
Well, that's fine. We're questing. Whatever. It's good. And Julian hasn't been inking either. He's oh
Oh,
oh.
you know what?
Ugh,
Oh, wait. There's
ugh,
only one inkable card. Oh, two inkable cards in hand.
You gotta ink this indie. You gotta. I don't know.
You got. The Muses just kind of keeps your board away from being a board.
Yeah, unfortunately, and then you gotta get your Simba down, but for what purpose? Just gonna take out the Ursula.
Zeus the Squid. Julian is indeed allergic to calamari.
Yeah, that is.
Sending it
Me
back.
too. After that, no more calamari. Play 5 for a shift Pete.
Whoa!
Oh.
It's okay.
And you
He's
never
got the phone.
want to see a Lucifer with a Muses on board. If she's able to bounce that back with a song,
Now sing the bibbity bobbity boo.
sing. No songs in hand, cat. That would have been absolutely nasty. Oh, poor guy. He's got this uninkable Simba. He's got his aerial to pull a song that he can't play, but he's gonna do it anyway. Oh.
3, 4.
Oh.
Oh no! Hey, he got an ink.
He
He got a strength.
an ink.
But it probably feels bad to put two
Don't.
of your.
Don't.
Julian, it's never gonna work. No,
Julian.
Julian.
I mean, maybe. Okay, to be fair to Julian, maybe he is keeping that. So if she replays the Lucifer, he gets to keep his Simba.
Oh, true.
So that is an option.
That's right.
Oh, this is a really tough board. Cat likes what she has.
Oh, scripted.
Julian is not having a good
He's like, I'm never going back to locals.
Julian, I have never seen this man look so upset in such a beautiful bucket hat. Let me tell you, this is the saddest I've ever seen.
Can I get a
Julian?
Can I get a Hiram was the problem in chat? Hiram was the problem.
Yeah, it was never the calamari. It was never the Lucifer. It was always the Hiram. I don't even know what you do into this board. I'm at the feed. Scoop. Poor Julian is going to town. Definitely taking out that Lucifer. That makes sense to me. Unfortunately, this Calhoun is just gonna
There's the bird. There's the bird.
Just gonna eat. She's just gonna eat. I'm assuming for lunch. This Ariel. Cat, what is there to think about, girl? Kill and quest.
Bang bang.
You got no cards in hand. You got nothing to do.
Can I get a bang bang in chat?
Can I get a bang and a turn sideways? Go to 15, girly.
Bang 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 bang.
Smack that muses. Smack that. What do you need that muses for? What is Julian gonna play here?
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Julian would have had at least 30 more ink if he didn't keep all those songs.
They're just going up and up and up and up.
Yeah, can we get 5 big boom? Boom! 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 Boom!
Oh, that was big. Oh, and now, oh. What?
Don't
what
do it,
is
Julian. Don't do it, Julian.
Julian,
Don't
you
keep
can't.
Don't keep it.
I feel so bad for Julian. He's saying, friend. There's not much. I mean, yeah. What are you gonna do?
Illy 2, Pookie.
Oh my god. It's tough out there. It's tough out there.
It's actually not over.
It's actually not over.
Swing to 19.
Yeah.
Bolt the bird. Bolt the bird.
Or she can take out. Yeah, she's one short. So you might as well just quest away. I think she's gonna hit.
Please don't. No, don't you? No, you know. She wants to. Actually, you know what?
It's probably the
valid,
right play
you know,
for the whole
valid.
new world. There's lots of things that, beat a man into the dirt while he's down. Swing. Yep. Quest with everything, girly. All right. She's got 2 left. Oh, good games, good games, good
Good
games,
games.
good games. Well, that
Poor
was
Julian.
our Julian.
Poor Julian.
We put him against Emerald Steel Discard twice in the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
He played wonderfully. He did his best. But that is a hard deck to play against, especially in that matchup and Steel Song generally. It's tough. Tough.
It's always an uphill battle.
Yeah, and you gotta have a little greed, otherwise you're not gonna win with Steel Song. But it is definitely hard when they hit their
You can't be
calamari
that greedy
nice and crispy
every
calamari
time.
every time.
Straight to the discard.
Well, what a time! Thank you, Kat. We love ya. We're
Have
gonna
fun
miss ya.
wherever you're
Mississippi.
going. Mississippi. Have fun in Mississippi.
MISSISS.
MISSIPPI.
Yes. What a great way to go out. You're always welcome back. And thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you had fun. Thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank
you, Zeke.
Not a clue.
And we will not, as a reminder, be here next week.
Nope.
We will be doing draft.
Sealed.
Draft?
Sealed.
Draft? Join us next week at 6:15 so that we start at 6:30. Ed. And if we don't see you next week for Limited, join us for set 8. Very excited, and may all you guys get so many enchanteds in your stuff that you get on Friday.